It's been a while since we shared a gay romance with you guys, so here's a story about a college boy who falls in love with a cute chef. Part 1, College Boy Meets Cute Chef. Minho was feeling overwhelmed. His classes were piling on assignments, his friends were dragging him into endless debates about studying abroad, and the campus fashion show that he had helped organize just days ago was now a distant memory. What he really needed was some takeout and maybe a good book. So as he scrolled through food delivery apps, he saw the highest rated restaurant in town, but it wasn't near his school. The name was something like Little Spoon, and although it was almost 7 miles away, the reviews were so good that he decided to order anyway. He chose a book that he had been eyeing at the library called The Art of Daydreaming and waited for dinner to arrive. An hour later, his food arrived, looking exactly like the photos online, which was always a nice surprise. There was a sweet note attached. "Thank you for your order. Please leave a review. With love from our family to yours." As he started eating, Minho noticed that there was a small, oddly shaped package with his utensils. He opened it to find a handwritten card that read, "For our dear customers, please scan this QR code to leave feedback about your experience today. Your opinions matter to us." Minho scanned it without really thinking much of it. It would be a great way to get 5% off, after all. But then the feedback page displayed an image of the meal that he had ordered, a set of stir fries, and asked him to rate each component separately. Then to his surprise, it asked him to rate the service as well. Confused, he went back to the app to see that he had received a random message from the restaurant. "Hi, I'm the owner of Little Spoon. How is everything? Can I ask what brought you here?" Minho thought for a moment. He could mention the rave reviews or the fact that he had seen other people talking about it on social media. But honestly, he had chosen the restaurant mainly because the interior design looked like something out of a magazine. It was bright, airy, and decorated with plants everywhere. He typed back, "I came because your restaurant looked nice." A few minutes later, the reply came, "Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I put a lot of effort into creating a comfortable atmosphere here. Do you have a favorite dish so far? Would you like some recommendations for desserts?" The flirty tone made Minho chuckle. Maybe it was because he had already finished his dinner, but he felt inexplicably relaxed. He mentioned the stir-fry and added that he was thinking about trying a crepe for dessert. "Excellent choice. Our crepes are freshly made. Is there anything else I can help you with? Perhaps some wine to go with your meal?" Minho stopped typing and pondered for a bit. It was just a quirky restaurant owner trying to engage with his customers, but he couldn't help but wonder if there was something more behind those polite and friendly messages. Despite the distance, Minho felt an unexpected connection with this mysterious chef. Part 2, Unexpected Encounter. After bidding farewell to his virtual host, Minho left his room with a bag full of books and the intention of grabbing some coffee, but fate had other plans. On his way to the café, he stumbled upon the most popular restaurant in town, Little Spoon. It was bustling with customers, just like in the online pictures. As he approached the entrance, his eyes met those of the owner from the chat, the mysterious chef. The chef beamed at him, his eyes crinkling at the corners, and warmly called out, "Come on in." Hesitantly, Minho stepped inside and was immediately captivated by the scene before him. The restaurant was like a cozy haven. The walls were adorned with white tiles, the windows were draped with green plants, and soft music filled the air. There were 2 seats at the counter, each with its own mini stove. Minho couldn't help but notice the apron hanging neatly on the chair beside him. It was slightly crumpled, hinting at the chef's recent presence. Just as Minho was admiring the menu, a familiar voice broke the silence. "You're here," he said with a surprised smile. Startled, Minho turned to find the chef standing in front of him. In reality, the chef looked even better than in the pictures. He had warm brown eyes that twinkled with kindness, rosy cheeks that hinted at a playful spirit, and a charming dimple that deepened when he smiled. The chef introduced himself as Ji-hoon and gestured for Minho to sit down. Before Minho could respond, Ji-hoon started preparing his order with swift precision. He moved like a dancer, his fingers flying across the counter. As Ji-hoon worked, he chatted animatedly, telling stories and making jokes. Minho found himself laughing more than he had in a long time. The food arrived looking as delightful as promised, and Minho savored each bite. It tasted not just delicious, but infused with the joy and warmth of the chef's personality. As the afternoon sun streamed through the window, casting long shadows on the counter, Minho found himself reluctant to leave. Ji-hoon, sensing his guest's hesitation, asked with a knowing smile, "Would you like to stay for a while longer?" Over cups of fragrant tea, they delved into deeper conversations, discussing dreams, fears, and aspirations. Ji-hoon listened intently, his eyes filled with understanding, while Minho found himself opening up like never before. The hours flew by, filled with laughter, heartfelt talks, and a growing sense of ease. Soon, it was time for Minho to depart. As he prepared to leave, he realized that he didn't want this day to end, to be continued.